so the word of the year is delegation. Okay. We have 30 minutes. If you guys want to see my screen, you have to come over to the other platforms. We're live on all social media platforms. You can see those platforms in the link tree in my bio. Okay. All right, guys. So we're going to talk about real quick how you're able to build your business as a specimen collector, starting your own mobile testing service while you are working your job. Yes, this is possible, right? This is a perfect time to learn a new skill while you are at your peak, because there's no such thing as job security. Okay. One of my students, she registered for my course. She got certified August 21st. But before she even got certified, she was marketing her business. She had her website, she had marketing materials, she was marketing her business. 2 days after she got certified, she was at a location doing 21 tests. Okay. Shortly after that, maybe a week after that, she got fired from her job. Okay. She got fired from her job at 3 o'clock, 3 or 4 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, she was out doing a collection and she made $450 doing a collection around 8 or 9 o'clock that night. Okay. So that's why it's important for you guys to build your business while you're working your job, and you can do that. And that's what we're going to talk about today. If you guys want to see my screen, like I said, you got to come on my other platforms and you can see exactly what I am showing. Okay. The word of the year, guys, is delegation, period. You have to delegate. And this is going to be what you need to do to leave your job. Okay. And even after you leave your job and you start your business, you still want to delegate responsibilities to other people. Okay. So you don't have to quit your job, guys, to start this. Yes, you got to go STT. I have the STT, the screening technician. So if you want to be a screening technician to do blood and alcohol, I do have that training available on my website. You don't need the $1,500 machine to be a STT. We're actually collecting the saliva. So boom, way cheaper, way cheaper. Okay. So it's in my bio. Okay, guys. So you don't have to quit your job to start this business. You just need to start trying. You just need to stop trying to do everything yourself. Okay. So why this works, even while you're working your 9 to 5? Most people, they stay stuck because they're trying to bill after hours, but leads them to being overworked or burnt out. So your business will never get seen if you're tired, if you ain't doing the work, right? You're like, damn, I don't feel like doing it today, because this is what happened. I'm talking fast, guys, because I got a mock exam in an hour. Okay. So your business will never get seen. So what you need to do, when people get off work, many people not going to make calls when they get off work. Many people not going to do any marketing when they get off work, right? So what you want, guys, you want to hire a virtual assistant. Guys, this is for people that sick and tired of working their job, and you already know how the hell I'm going to get out of this. How you going to get out of this is allowing your money to make money for you. So you don't have to have a virtual assistant every day. You need a virtual assistant to do outreach calls for you 1 day a week. Okay, you can have them to do it on Friday. Pay them for 5 hours of work, or they're getting 12. Say if you want to pay them $12 an hour or something like that, and they work 5 hours 1 day a week, that's $60, right? $60 that you're investing into a virtual assistant. Some may even charge less. Okay. So imagine paying someone just $60 a week to do something that can bring you $600 to $1,000 in profit, in return. Okay. That's not expensive, guys. That's a return on your investment. Okay. So what the virtual assistant will do for you, I'm going to give you just a list of things that your virtual assistant can do. So sample tasks, if you will. Okay. So 4 to 6 hours VA outreach. They're going to call companies. You provide a list from lead magnets, community outreach, past interest. I have a lot of that stuff in my course already, in my training. You just go to set them up. Boom. They're ready to go. So they're going to introduce your mobile drug testing services, explain the type of testing you offer, DOT, non-DOT, hair, oral, or guys, I got to be careful with some of the words, substances on here, because AI be tripping. They can ask for HR or safety directors' emails to send directly to them. your flyers, your one pagers. They can book discovery calls for you on your off hours, evenings or weekends. Hello. Update your outreach tracker with contact notes and follow up with unresponsive contacts weekly. Guys, they're just doing it one day a week. Okay. So who will your VA be reaching out to? So these are going to be warm leads. If you're positioning yourself correctly, great targets for outreach. So trucking, of course, we know that's not going anywhere. They require DOT testing. School bus, give it out for you. Look, give it up for my girl Yolanda. Yolanda is, baby, that's what she's doing a lot of her tests at for for bus drivers at the school, in the school system. So bus drivers, transit, staffing agencies, construction companies, guys, rehab centers. Shout out to my student. Oh my gosh, Diane, baby, she set up with not Diane, Tina. She set up with some treatment centers in her area. Pain management officers, child welfare. Give it out to another one of my students, baby. Baby, it's a bag out here, okay? Assisted living homes as well, guys. It's a bag out here. So the money math with this, guys, if your VA gets you one new client a month, that's $600 to $2,500 per month. Hello. So that depends on what they need. So the VA costs, if you're doing $40 to $60 a week, potential client $150 to $400 per collection, you win. Even if they only land you one client every 30 days, guys, you are still winning. You are still in the green. Hello. So what do you need to do first, or what do you need to have ready first? So you can't delegate, guys, what does not exist. So what you need to do is you're going to have flyers. And listen, the VA that you hire can possibly do those things for you, right? When you're putting out your ad in those Facebook groups. I'm sorry, y'all, TikTok. When you're putting these ads out in these different groups looking for virtual assistants, you're letting them know what you would love for them to be able to be good at. But it's nothing for you to create a flyer. I have flyers in the group, guys, in my community, in the training, that you guys can edit as your own and have your VA to send those things out. Okay. So a flyer or introductory email, of course. They can have lead magnets, landing pages. So those of you that's on my platform here, let me show you guys what those things look like. They can see my screen over here, guys. So guys, this is a lead magnet. Don't get caught slipping. The ultimate testing readiness checklist for busy companies. Right here, they will scan to get a free checklist. Once they scan it, it will take them to your website where they will download this free checklist. Now that they have this free checklist, right? This free checklist, now you have their email address. So what does that mean? Now that you have their email address, that you can send them correspondence, marketing material, information, right? About the testing industry, about what you do, what you're offering, new alerts or new things that's changing with DOT. So just so many things, right, that you can send them. Mind you, these companies, they already know that they have to get tested, right? They know that they have to have their employees to get tested. They're a part of the consortium. They have to be a part of the consortium. So you're not reaching out to companies and trying to pitch them on something that they know nothing about and nothing that they're not a part of. They have to do this. This is why it's important for you guys to get into this field in this industry, because it's recession proof. It's mandated by law that these industries get their employees tested, okay? Tested. Yeah, you're gonna give them this free checklist. And don't charge them for the checklist. Okay, so this is what a lead magnet looks like, right? So guys, what you would do is you don't have to personally go into your system and send an email every day. You can have your virtual assistant do that, right? You will already have these email sequence set up where they'll get, once they download the guide, they'll get an email maybe 2 days later, 5 days later, 6 days. They get another one 6 days later. They get another one 8 days later. They get another one 10 days later. They get another one, 30 days, 45 days, however long, right? And then when you want to switch them up, you can switch them up. This is how you're able to do these things, guys, and not get burnt out. And let's just keep it real. You have people out here, they may call a couple businesses, they may send a few emails, and then they claim Oh, I've done the work. I sent emails. I did calls and I ain't got nobody. They ain't really working. So that's why you need somebody that do this for real, right? Delegation. They are gonna do all the outreaching for you. That way you can focus on building instead of grinding. Delegation, $60 per week, $40 to $60 per week to pay someone to do outreach for you. Hello? That's it. $40 to $60 per week. Let them do the work for you. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay. So we know who they're going to be reaching out to. We went over the money math. You know that you're going to have flyers ready for them. Okay. So this is how you make money while you're at work. Hello. Stop waiting until you have free time. Buy your time back. Hire somebody, baby. $60. They can close. Like I said, even if they only close one deal for you per month, you still in the red. You're still in the red. You're spending $60 and you're getting $2,300, right? You're still in the green. You're not in the red. You're still in a profit. So this is why you need to delegate. Everybody needs to delegate responsibilities, right? I have to delegate, baby. Ain't no way in the world. Ain't no way in the world. Ain't no way in the world that I can do everything that I do by myself. No, especially me trying to build 2 new businesses behind the scenes. Baby, no way. Delegation. Who finna do that? Baby, you better hire you somebody, and they're very cheap. Okay. Virtual assistants. That's what you need. I have 2. Hello. So depends on what you will only need 1 for this. I have two different virtual assistants for 2 different things, right? So this is how this works, guys. So once you get into the course, guys, look, you got to get, before you can hire a VA, you need something to delegate, right? So you want to get into the course, guys. Over 400,000 Black people have lost their job since July. 400,000. Guys, there's no such thing as job security. You have to have something that you can call your own. I understand that it can be scary because the fear of the unknown, no one knows. I didn't know either. Okay. I left corporate America in the negative over 13 years ago, in the negative, right? But because I say yes, this is what happens. You have to say yes. I say yes. I move. I do what I have to do. I sow my seeds. I put in work like anybody else, right? Everybody listening to me probably has a job, right? You work, you get your check, boom. But the difference is when you're working for yourself versus when you're working for someone else, they put a cap on your harvest. They're not allowing you to get all of your harvest because they put a cap on it. Okay, this is your pay. Here you go, $10 an hour, $12 an hour, $15 an hour, $17 an hour, $18 an hour, 25, 30, or whatever it is that people get paid these days. They are putting a cap on your earnings. If you want to get out of the struggle, guys, and stay out of the struggle, you have to have something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. Also, guys, we need more people to get into this industry as instructors. I'm an instructor, right? I help people get certified to start their own mobile testing business. I know a lot of people out here sell courses. I don't sell courses. I create winners. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag. My students that's out here working, they're making money. Did you see what I said? Working. Because they're working, they have to put in the work. Y'all listen to this. You got certified last Thursday. I get a text message from one of my associates from the bus company. She had 22 people needed to testing. 18 people we did 12 DOT. That was 15. That was 1586, right? So good. We got that money up to my lock in for 3 hours of work. 3 hours of work. It's so fast for you. And I was like, Yolanda was standing on some law, baby, law of faith, law of obedience, law of seed, and how to listen.
She was marketing like that's the type of energy that you gotta have out here. The money is out here. That was the easy $1,500 for 3 hours of work. Right. What are you making? It's a yes. Mm-hmm. You say yes, God, you know money. My money was funny, but I'm like, God, you gotta make it what you did. You did just that. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. Yeah, you're on the board. You try to work for other people, want to work for yourself. And I was saying, I don't sell course because I create winners. Create winners.
And listen, and I'll share this because she shared it on my platform and she just said it there. She didn't even have the money to get started. She took advantage of my payment plan options, Sizzle, Shop Pay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. This is Yolanda. Yolanda got certified, like I said, on the 21st. She ran it up. She had did like 40 tests within 3 days of starting, right? She lost her job. She lost her job a week or 2 weeks after getting certified. She lost her job, but she was already making money while working. Okay. She lost her job at 4 p.m. At 9 p.m., she was out doing a collection. She made $450 doing a collection. Why? Because she said yes. Like anybody else in America, if anybody lose their job, what is the next thing that people do? Hop on that hamster wheel and look for another job. This is what happens, right? Because the bills are coming. 30 days go by quick. Some people got bills every week, every 2 weeks because you got to push this back till you get paid, right? So because she had established something, she did not have to go back and jump on that wheel of struggle. Guys, the work world is a world and a wheel of struggle. Okay? And no freedom. Some people may be making good money, but there's no freedom there. I've talked to a few people, they make good money, but they want the freedom. They're sick and tired of working for other people. They have other things that they want to accomplish. They have dreams and visions of doing other things. But when you're working for other people, guys, you don't have that time to be creative. You receive an amazing download of something to create, and there it is. It's swept under the rug. You bury it because you did not have time. But I'm going to tell you what you don't have time for now. You don't have time for procrastination, and you do not have time for fear. This is not the time, baby, because do you see what's going on out here? Every day they coming up with something new to get people out in that damn field. I'm not going, baby. I'm not going. But if you give them power to feed you, you give them power to starve you. You don't have time for that. It is time for you to boss up. Do not allow fear to overtake you and keep you in a struggle and keep you in poverty because you don't have faith in your own ability to going out here and making sure you can provide for your own self and your family without clocking in for someone else. Because what happens is if they decide that they don't want to hire you because of how you look, how you sound, what your name is, they can do it. And what are you doing? So many people going from job, trying to find a job. I played an audio the other day. So many people cannot find a job. They're like, I got bills. They saying they about to get put out of their house because they're out here begging somebody to deem them worthy to take care of their family. You ain't got to wait on nobody to deem you worthy, baby. You are. You are money. You are currency. But you got to move, baby. You got to give God something to bless because people that sit around telling me they waiting on God, how's that working for you? I'm just wondering because God told me my gifts don't make room for me. God gave me dominion. So you got dominion. So what are we waiting on here? Keep waiting. Yeah, they don't care what God you waiting on, baby. If you ain't got their money, they're gonna turn your lights off. But they don't care if you waiting on God or not. Or if you're praying to God or not. If you ain't got their money, they're going to come get your car. They don't care if you're waiting on God or not. If you ain't got the money, they're going to turn their phone off. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry. You ain't got the money, don't worry. We're going to put your house up for sale. Baby. We're putting an auction, lien, baby, whatever. Because they don't care. You got to do what you supposed to do, baby. You think everybody here ain't praying? Everybody prays. We all praying. But what you're missing and what you're not understanding is who you are, the power that you have, the power to obtain wealth. You missing out on that part. You forgetting all that ain't no. God gave you the power to obtain wealth. A whole tongue that speak blessings and curses. Dominion, kingdom systems, ain't nobody activating those. Ain't nobody using them though. No, you can't complain about what you ain't put the work in for. This ain't right. This right here, this ain't for to be played with. This is for people that's sick and tired of having more month at the end of their money. Meaning, damn, I just got paid. I just paid all the bills I could. And I still got more. They're not stopping. You got to put yourself in a position for a bag to chase you. And I'm going to tell you this. Having this skill under your belt, a bag will chase you. Period. It's recession proof. It's a no-brainer to get a skill under your belt where industries are mandated by law to get tested. Mandated by federal law, baby. It's federal law. And you're connecting yourself to businesses that have millions of dollars. That little chain, what Liana said, she made $1,500. That little 1586 ain't hurt them companies. They don't care. That little money, that ain't nothing for them, baby. This is what they do. That money, that ain't nothing for them. And this is what happens if consumers stop, they ain't got no money, they stop shopping. When it comes to companies, they're going to continue to spend money to make money. This is what they do. They spend money to make money. So you can continue to operate in fear and allow it to keep you from getting to your next level. Whether you do it or not, we still gonna make the money out here. whether you do it or not, these services are still needed, right? So let me tell y'all something. You may not be interested in getting away from the rat race. You may be okay with robbing Peter to pay Paul. But guess what? There's people that's working full-time jobs and sleeping in their car, and they wish they knew about this opportunity. Our brothers and sisters working full-time jobs, sleeping in storage units, and they wish they knew about this opportunity. It's not talked about enough. That's why spread the word, guys. Tell somebody. One of my students, she worked for the lab for 23 years. She didn't know that she could start her own business doing this. Matter of fact, it's a young lady just messaged me the other day. What she tell me? It was yesterday. She works for a company. They trying to hold her down. They don't want her to do this independently on her own. She been watching my video. She asking questions. she want to train. They telling her, no, you can't train. That's why you got to come from up under the thumb of them people. They don't, no. They need you. You the money. If you leave, that currency leaves. You the currency. You the money. When you show up, the money shows up. That's why they press when you don't show up for work. That's why when people go on strike, baby, they come to a resolution quickly because the money is outside holding the signs. Honey, when them people went on strike over at the port, baby, that strike didn't go long. What they did? They handled that real quick. You want to know why? Baby, because if them trucks ain't moving, the world stops. If them trucks ain't moving, the world stops. Hello, what did I tell y'all? In this industry, transportation, if it's a big truck, plane, train, school bus, public transportation, baby, mandated by law, federally mandated by law. So I don't care what's going on out here in this world, how many people get laid off, what companies close down, what does not quit is compliance. This is an untapped market and a high-paying skill, and not enough of us know about it. We don't know. We don't know about it. So guys, 2025 and 2026, delegate. You can invest $60 a week, $40 to $60 per week to hire a virtual assistant to do all your outreach for you. And then what are you doing? You helping somebody else. You giving somebody else a job already. Hello? $40 to $60. I pay $60. $40 to $60 per week. So I pay $120 because I got two. Just one day a week. I don't need them every day. I don't need them. Just one day a week, do my outreach. That's it. That's it. You can do the same. Put your money where your mouth is, because all this flexing and showing people what you get, baby, that ain't gonna work, baby. Them numbers gonna find you out real soon. Matter of fact, close your eyes on all these people that's out here flexing. That ain't doing you nothing. You ain't got to keep up with the Joneses, baby. What you need to be doing is make sure that you can keep a roof over your head and that you ain't got to sleep with then you ain't got to live with your children. Imagine leaving your house, now you got to sleep in your children's house on the couch. Come on, man, because you sit up here and allow fear to take hold of your whole existence. But you a bully, but baby, every adult in the world, baby, it's some, especially TikTok, it's some adult bullies out here. Just all bullies, bully, baby. They don't do nothing but bully out here. Bully. Look on go to every video. Bullies, big old bullies, but scared to go out here and start their own business and make sure that they can thrive. I stay out for work 2 years begging for people to give them a job. Serena, click the link tree in my bio. Ready people, click the link tree in my bio. Download the free guide or register for the course. Register for the course. Become an instructor. If you listen, we need more instructors out here. If not, we just need people to spread the word, bro. I'm only one person. I can't do it by myself. Your vibe brings your tribe. Your tribe of people are waiting on you to pop out. Your tribe of people are waiting on you to be courageous, to get them to the next level, to get them to their next level. They don't understand. They don't know how. They don't understand how to be courageous, how to be light. Baby, we have been brainwashed, tricked, and indoctrinated to be fearful, to work for other people, build for other people. It's never entrepreneurship. It's never investment. It's never investing. It's never stewarding. It's never delegation. It's never none of that. It's work. Spend all your money. And if you ain't got this, you ain't that. If you ain't driving this, you ain't that. If you don't live like this, you ain't that. If you ain't wearing the best, you ain't the best. That's what we see. That's what we see. You, baby, you're going to have to stand on some principles. People say stand on business. You're going to have to stand on some principles, baby, period. This is no time for procrastination or fear. This is time, baby, to be courageous. Hello, baby, because I'm commanding everything that's mine, everything that I want, baby. And it damn sure ain't by labor. It's not, it could never be by labor. Not what I'm manifesting out of my mouth, not the type of moves that I'm making, not what I'm speaking into existence and what I'm working for could never be by labor, baby. It's by divine law. I commanded by divine law, baby, not by labor. What labor? What labor gonna ever bring me the type of money I'm speaking out my mouth on a daily? What labor? I don't care if you make 200 of me, 300 of me, baby. Make 3 jobs for me, not by labor. By divine law, baby, I'm standing on principle. I'm following these laws, period. I'm speaking what I want, not by fear, baby, by fire. Hello, what you talking about? Hello, not by begging, by blueprint. I ain't chasing nothing. I call it by name. I don't know what y'all know. I call it by name, no fear. And I'm expecting every time. Every time. Y'all stop playing. I'm finna go. Y'all. I got a mock exam. Listen, I'm finna get ready to do a mock exam with one of my students. If you can learn, you can teach. If I can do this, you can do this. Guys, if I can do this, you can do this. I have been doing this for 2 years now. 2 years. Let me tell y'all something about me. I love it. Anything I do, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. But one thing about me, even though I love it, I'm gonna make money with it. Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna love it and I'm gonna make money. I ain't got to do nothing I love and struggle. No. Hello, I'm gonna be excited about what I'm doing and I'm gonna get paid good for it. Period. Period. Hello, if you can learn, you can teach. Everybody on here has been to school. You don't need a degree to do this. No degree. It's a self-paced course for self-paced learning. Listen, you can get this done in a week. I have students that come in, they get this done in a week, the max 2 weeks. If you're not procrastinating, get in, get it done quickly, and delegate. If you ain't got $60 to pay somebody to help you build your business, you know you need to get away from that job, baby. $60, you got it, because people spend money on what they think important. TikTok, baby, people are always buying from TikTok. $10,000 bags, people go and get it. Crab Shack, a lobster, whatever. What the place was, $60 over there at Red Lobster. There you go. For they boiled bag, for them dry bags, $60. You can take $40 to $60 and invest it to build your business and get you off of that job. Hello, that way you can continue to build. Guess what? You can constantly build. You want to go fast, you go by yourself. You want to go further, you bring people with you. You have one location, boom, get it running smoothly. Okay, this is how much money I'm making over here. Now I need to duplicate. Let me go open another location, right? If you decide to be an instructor, you can do this from anywhere in the world. Not just in the United States, in the world. All your students will just be in the United States. Hello, trying to help y'all here. You listening? I hope are you listening? Are you listening? Hope you're listening. Guys, you need more than one stream of income, baby. You need more. I got 17. I got 17 streams. Hello, 17. I ain't trying to do that. It just happened. I'm telling you, I ain't tried. I did not try to have no 17 streams of income. It just happened. It is what it is. You want to be a person of value, but you want to always, because listen, you don't ever want to be caught up somewhere. You've been working for somebody's job 30 years. This is what you've been doing. This is what I know how to do. I know it by the back of my hand. I could be asleep and do this and tell somebody exactly what to do. But then they fire you, replace you with AI, and all you know how to do, and the only thing you have taught yourself to do is work that person's job, work that person's system for 30 years. Now you don't know how to do nothing else. I got 17. And baby, that ain't even count drop shipping. That ain't count building stores. They ain't count write books. They ain't count put stuff on Amazon for people. That ain't count copyright music, baby. That ain't count even trademark. Baby, there's so much stuff I know how to do because I make sure I'm a person of value. Don't chase success. Pursue being a person of value. Hello, that's when the money chase you down, the bag chase you down when you're a person of value. Hello, people travel far and wide, spend lots of money to be around people of value that they consider a person of value. Whatever it is that they're doing for them, if they making them feel good, if they learning something from them, they view them a person of value. Who on tour right now? Chris Brown, he on tour, sold out. Brandon Monica on tour, sold out. Joyce Myers go to speak, people going to watch. Obama, Michelle Obama going to speak, people going to show up. Nicole Nichols, people going to show up. Eric Thomas, people going to show up. If they deem them a person of value. Mark Cuban, they going to show up. Hello? That's what they do because they deem them a person of value. They hop on a flight. They hop on a flight, catch a plane, train, baby drive because they deem them a person of value. Guys, become a person of value. When people reach out to me, hey, Portia, what's up? Show me how to make some money. I need to book a one-on-one with you. They know I'm the plug. Hey, where can I get this from? One of my students from a long time ago, mentee, messaged me. He was like, Portia, I need this jewelry. You got a vendor for this? I need the vendor for this. There's people out here got it, but they don't want to tell me. I need a vendor for this. Wait a minute, where he at? I'm like, he's like, long time no see. Is it Nathan? Let me see. Had him drop me a testimonial real quick. Drop me a testimonial. Come inside. Is that legal? When I say plug in, I mean it. She is the plug. So many avenues other than the job that you're working, the 9 to 5. So you're working a 9 to 5. She got so many ways that you can get paid and still
work your 9 to 5. When I say paid, I ain't talking. It's gonna work. All you gotta do is put the time in, and the money is gonna come. It's gonna come fast. I was moving so much, I had to get help. And like I say, I was still working on 9 to 5, but there was so many orders. I had to go to the post office so many times, like they knew me. I walk in, I have like 20 boxes saying, hey man, what's going on? I was VIP. Whoever was in line just move out the way because they know we're gonna be there for a minute. I got 13 addresses that this stuff to go to. And again, I put my orders in, they show up at my door, I put them in different boxes and I take them to the post office and I do it. When I say the money can't pass, the money can't pass. And it's so many different options, so many different routes, so many different ways to make money and still stay on your 9 to 5. So again, I want to call it a plug. I mean, that's her name. Plug in. If you don't, then you sleep.
Period. Yeah,
One way or another, you're gonna get paid, or you're gonna stay on that 9 to 5 and keep, waiting on a check. Plug in.
I ain't new to this. I'm true. Let me see how long term been with me. Let me see. Let me stroll all the way up. Now he was part of my drop shipping. This don't have nothing to do with the testing. He in my drop shipping group. But he just reached out to me. Was like, listen, I need this jewelry right here. You got to plug for that. Baby, I went way to China. Hello? Let me tell y'all something about me. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. I don't talk about it, baby. I'm her. I make moves for real. I don't sit around and just say, oh, what you should do. Y'all know what? Y'all should go to China and get some plugs. I went to China and got the plugs. I invested the money. I spent over $6,000 to go to China to go get resources for my people. I'm making sure I'm a person of value. Man, stop playing with me. I'm making sure I'm a person of value. Hello. Let's see. He's December 26th, 2019. 2019. He's 19, 20, so 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. What is 6 years ago? He messaged me August 21st. Hello, looking for this jewelry. Well, look, I need this. You got it. You know I got it. But send me a testimonial. You want it? You got it. Send me that testimonial. Drop me that testimonial right quick. A lot of people listen. A lot of people want to keep me a secret. They know I've been helping them. They don't say nothing. I got students that's out here working for real, man. They got contracts. They doing their thing. They don't say nothing. They don't tell. They want to keep me a secret. I don't know until they call me and be like, I need some help with something. They ain't been saying nothing. They want to keep you a secret, baby. Listen, anybody hit my inbox wants help, drop me a testimonial, period. Drop me a testimonial. Because you know what it is. If you didn't think I was a person of value, you wouldn't come to me. I've been doing this long enough. Y'all don't know me. I'm new to y'all. But I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. I've been doing this. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag. It's impossible, baby. I've been helping people get a bag. No matter what I do, they gonna get a bag.
No, for real, Portia, I really appreciate it, girl, because, last year I was in a really bad place. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was going on. So even put on this opportunity to invest in myself and spend $50 funky to look at. $50, yes, didn't know if I had the money to spend it, didn't know if I was going to get any of it back. This is a live testimony of investing in yourself, not knowing where to get the money from, finding the money, and buying a house. I went from selling bags to buying a house. Oh my God, Portia, thank you. I'm about to cry, but I love it. And I appreciate you so much because without you, none of this would have been possible.
Baby, that's what I do. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. Yes, it's available in all 50 states. I ain't new to this. I've been doing this. Y'all new to me. I ain't new to what I'm doing. I'm in it. And that's the thing. A lot of my people from a lot of my tribe, right? They started finding me over here. They was like, oh my gosh, Portia, because I left. I went MIA for 2 years, right? To start trucking with my husband. So I was MIA. And that's why I'm like, listen, bro, it wasn't no thing for me to leave online to go and to do trucking for 2 years, baby. I'm dealing with businesses here. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Businesses ain't gotta wait till they get paid next week and next month to swipe no card and write no check. That's what they do. You see what I'm saying? I'm passionate about helping people. I really just think it's my purpose to help people. But when I go get off in my bag, I'm in my bag, baby, deep. I ain't my people's like, Portia, when you gonna come out with a dispatch course? What's up? When you coming back? Come on, you gonna come back? Give us a word for the new year, motivated. What you gonna do? Like, what's up? Like, I was in, and that's why I be telling. When I get in my bag, I'm in my bag, guys. I just called my lab Friday. I called my lab on Friday. I said, Lisa, send me my stuff. Send me stuff. Because this winter, man, it's so much, listen, it's so much money out here to be made, period. But especially in the winter time. Hello. I'm going to be deep after when I get off in my bag, guys, I'm in my A. And it's too much money out here to be made for people to just be sleeping on it. You see what I'm saying? Too much to be made to be sleeping on it. So that's why we talking about delegation. Okay, me building my drug testing business on the side, baby, outreach. I got somebody doing that. I ain't doing that. I ain't got time for that. You see what I'm saying? Plus my other business, I can't do that. I'm only one person. Y'all stop playing. Invest in yourself. It's too much money to be out here. So this winter, I'm out here doing these tests. Y'all ain't finna see me like that. Because I told y'all, when I get in my bag, I'm selfish. Like, for real. I ain't coming up for air to help nobody. I can't do it. I'm focusing on my bag. And I'm just saying, that's just the way it is. Like, it's just what it is. If I was doing tests full time, y'all wouldn't see me. I'm just saying, you ain't gonna see me, baby. You ain't gonna see me. I come back because I like helping people. It's just what my passion is. I gotta be helping other people get a bag, because if I didn't help people get a bag, we wouldn't have these testimonials out here. I've helped so many people feed their family. It ain't just about my own belly. It's about helping other people. It can absolutely duplicated what I am, what I do. It ain't just me out here selling course. People out here selling course. Ain't nobody making no money. I got to calm down, because I said I wasn't gonna cry. I said I wasn't gonna cry, but I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys about this awesome opportunity. I've been in online marketing for over 2 years. I've never had $1,000 day. I met Portia. I've been following her since MCA. I followed her with my econ. I followed her with just everything she do. I'm sitting there watching her. I'm sure she don't understand or don't think that people are looking, but I was the one that was looking. When she came with this opportunity, I hopped on it, and I said I wasn't gonna cry. But Friday, I hit my $1,000 day, and it was all because of what she taught me. Baby, I left corporate America. Making $17 an hour. Negative. I started my business making $1,000 to $2,000 a day when I started my business. I left my first business to work online. Okay, to work online to help other people. I was making $1,000 a day, $2,000 a day. What did I do? Duplicate it. Show other people how to do it. That was her first $1,000 day. Let me tell you something about what I do. I ain't gotta keep it a secret. It's so many people that gotta keep jobs a secret. Oh, I gotta see if I gotta go apply first, and then I'll let them know, because I don't want them to get the job before me. Baby, I can scream to the rooftop, run ads behind what I'm doing, because baby, it's enough bread out here for everybody. Hello. I ain't gotta keep it a secret. Oh, no, it's for me and only me. Baby, you think I can get all the bread by myself? I can't. It was never designed that way. It ain't designed that way. So I can run out here and tell everybody, scream to the rooftop, hello, this is what I'm doing. Hello, do you want this bag or not? Do you want some bread? I'll show you how to get some bread. I have absolutely duplicated anything that I can do. I teach others and they do the same. I'm not the only one making money. We all gonna get a bag, Cause ain't no fun if your homie can't get none. Hello, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Y'all gonna go. Y'all. Anyway, that's it, guys. Y'all don't play yourself. Pay yourself. If you look like me, hit that link tree, baby. 400,000 Black people have lost their job. 400,000. Okay, 400,000 Black people have lost their job since July. You think that's a coincidence? You think that's a coincidence? No, it's not a coincidence. Baby, they coming. So you got to make sure you put yourself in position. You ain't got time to get here begging nobody for nothing. Hello, you ain't got to do that. Link up with your girl. Let's go. I'll see you guys later. I'll get ready for my month.